How you doing, and welcome to another episode of Collecting with Rob. So today I'm excited to show you some new pickups that I just got from attending a local Long Island outdoor Comic-Con. So this Comic-Con is called Long Island Tropic Con. It's outside of a mall in Long Island. Basically, I wasn't expecting much out of this Comic-Con because it's a very small outdoor, almost like a flea market. Wasn't expecting too much things. It's not like a huge Comic-Con or anything. Mostly just like local vendors and stuff. You know, some comic books, some Funko Pops and things like that. But I did get some cool items that I wasn't expecting to find. Some cool comic books. I got to meet wrestler from the early 90s. You probably remember him from the NWO, Buff Bagwell. I'll show you a little clip of me meeting him. Really nice guy, really cool. He took a photo with me. You know, we had a little bit of a conversation about like old times. When I was young, I was like 3 or 4 years old. I used to watch him in the NWO. You know, he used to get pretty much always used to job to like Goldberg, but you know, really cool. You know, Buff. He used to say, "I'm Buff and I'm the stuff." You know, he was a really cool guy. He used to wrestle pretty much with Scott Steiner. You know, those NWO days were some pretty cool times. So he gave me like a signed photo. He inscribed it to me, and then he even gave me like one of those toy belts for free, and he signed that for me as well. And really nice guy. So that was a lot of fun. So I'll show you a little clip of that, me meeting him a little bit, and I'll show you what else I picked up. So some cool items. So first thing I picked up, I'm gonna unbox right now. It's basically, there was a guy who had all different types of like swords and wands, pretty much a lot of Harry Potter wands and stuff from Harry Potter, but he also had swords like some pirate stuff swords, and you know, like some kind of like medieval swords, some Japanese old like karate type swords. Really cool stuff. But this sword, when I saw it at a very nice reasonable price, I had to pick it up. It comes with like a plaque for hanging on the wall, which I thought was really cool. So let's open it up and I'll show you what it is. So, like I said, mainly Harry Potter stuff. So, for the Harry Potter fans, I think you're going to find this pretty cool. Okay, let's open it up. Okay, so first things first, it comes with the plaque for mounting. So this plaque, I'm going to keep it in a plastic for now. Actually, no, let's take it out and show off what it looks like. It's got the little Gryffindor symbol. So basically the sword is going to lie on top of this. So what it is it's the sword of Gryffindor. So everybody remembers this from Harry Potter, pretty much. Like, it appears when it's needed most. So I think Neville Longbottom and Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe, get this sword in some of the movies. You know, Neville at the end, the last movie. Really cool. You know, Deathly Hallows Part 2. So I'm hoping one day, this sword is pretty cool. You could see it up close. The detail is pretty cool. Sword of Gryffindor. Awesome. So I'm going to put this on my wall as well. I'm hoping one day to get this plaque signed by hopefully maybe I can get like Daniel Radcliffe in the future, and maybe the actor who plays Neville Longbottom. That'd be really cool as well. Just to sign the plaque, have this hang up on my wall, would look really awesome. So was very happy with that piece. Then I also got a couple of comics. So this one is graded 9.4. It's the first appearance. It's the first Young Avengers. So this is the first time pretty much Kate Bishop, who's going to be the new Hawkeye, you know, played by Haley Steinfeld. It's also got the first appearance of the two kids from WandaVision. So, you know, they're probably going to be in like new upcoming movies and TV shows as well. I'm sure they set them up in the WandaVision show. I believe it's got a couple of other first appearances, you know, pretty much all the Young Avengers. It's the first one, so all the Young Avengers the first time. So 9.4. This book has been really going up in value recently, and I assume, you know, with the Hawkeye show coming out, of course with WandaVision, and, you know, all the new Young Avengers stuff coming out, She-Hulk and all that stuff, that book is going to probably skyrocket. I feel like that book might end up becoming a very, very, very expensive book. It's already pretty going on the high side now. It went up big time. I got it at a very good price, I believe, but it's going to continue going up. You check eBay and this thing is going for pretty good money, especially graded like that 9.4. So I'm very happy with that piece. Then I also found this is the #1 Hawkeye of Kate Bishop. So if anyone knows the new Hawkeye TV show coming out, basically, Jeremy Renner's character is basically going to be, in the comics, he kind of gives up the mantle to like Kate Bishop. He like teaches her, his ways of like, being Hawkeye, and that's going to be played by Haley Steinfeld as well. That she's got that part of Kate Bishop, so she'll be the new Hawkeye. So this is the very first run of the series of Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. So this is the #1 too. This comic book should be going up in value as well, especially after the show and possible movies coming on. So I'm hoping to eventually get this sent out. Hopefully if Haley Steinfeld does a private signing, or on the streets or something, we can get this signed. Maybe she can sign this, because this would be really awesome. And then I can get this graded maybe by CGC or something. So very happy with that. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit of me meeting Buff Bagwell, what he signed, and then I'll show you the items.
The autograph will be 20, or if you want the photos, 20, $30.
For 30 bucks, you get the
Autograph and a picture, yeah.
Yes.
You got a belt too.
Yeah.
So those are the items. So you saw him signing that. So really cool, really nice guy to meet. Was awesome. As a child, I had all his action figures. NWO, I love the NWO. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Scott Steiner, Hulk Hogan. The list goes on. The NWO was just the coolest. They were the bad guys, but they were like the good guys. Every kid, wanted to be like the NWO. I was always on the Goldberg side. Love Goldberg, so but I still, the part of me as a kid was like, wow, I wish I could be in the NWO at the time. So it was really cool to meet someone of that era, the 90s. You don't really see him that much anymore. I think he did some stunts in TNA. I'm not sure if he ever did anything in the WWE, but he definitely was a big deal in WCW back in the 90s. So anyway, here's this photo he signed for me. There it is. To Rob, he wrote, "I'm Buff and I'm the stuff. NWO Buff." Really cool photo. I told him to put it in red pen. I thought it would look cool, match the pants. He had like a green pen. He had a silver pen and, black and blue. But I think red really makes it pop a little bit. So I'm happy with that. And then he also just threw in, he just gave me one of these replica toy belts. And he just signed Buff NWO for me. He just threw that in. Right there. So he had different, he had the hardcore title. He had the new WWE Championship belt, but this belt right here, the World Heavyweight, that's the WCW belt. He never really had those other, he wasn't in WWE, so it wouldn't make sense. So I definitely wanted to get the WCW style belt, which is really awesome. I wish they had an NWO one, but again, this is free. He threw it in for me, and I really appreciated that. So really nice guy, really enjoyed it. So anyway, thank you for watching as always. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you watched NWO and WCW when you were younger, and who your favorite wrestler was. Just comment down below. And as always, happy collecting.